Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to make a very miraculous hair regrowth oil to help you grow a very thick and healthy hair as early as 2 weeks. This is a combination of ingredients that help to treat the scalp, stimulating your hair follicles to produce new hair fast. In order to come up with this hair oil, the first thing I want to do is to come up with a separate oil using aloe vera and ginger before I add in to the other ingredients. Very simple and things you can easily find in your kitchen as well. So in order to come up with this, I'll get my aloe vera and slice. I'll do the measurements subsequently, but just follow the instructions as I go about it. So I'll be using everything, both the aloe vera gel and the bark. So it's either you can blend in your blender or you use a manual blender to like scrape or like grind with using your manual blender. So if you don't have a blender, you can use your manual blender and do exactly as you see me doing. So I don't want to waste your time. I'll just blend so the process is faster. But if you don't have a blender, you can actually use your manual blender. I just blended, but I'll be measuring, so I'm not using everything. I'll do measurements so you can understand how to go about it. The next thing I want to do now is to grate this ginger. I would have blended the ginger with the aloe vera, but I didn't want to confuse you, so I'll just use my manual blender to blend because I will just use 1 tablespoon of the ginger. So you just want to get your ginger and blend and estimate like 1 tablespoon of your ginger. Ginger is very good as it helps to treat the scalp as well. You know, your scalp is where it needs to be treated the most because that is where new hair like develops. You want your follicles to be so clean and treated with no clogged pores, so it can easily shoot new hair. That is why we are using ginger here. It helps to treat dandruff, clogged scalp with all the itchiness and the rest. So that is it. I'll show you the measurements, but the next thing I'll use to extract this the benefits from the aloe vera and the ginger, I'll be using this olive oil to kind of do double boiler or double fryer kind of method. Not really deep frying, but kind of slow heat kind of frying to really get out the benefits of this aloe vera and ginger into this oil. So what I'll be doing is I'll measure half a cup of oil. So this is half a cup of oil I'm putting in my small pot. Then I'll add in 3 like 2 of these, which makes 1 cup, 1 full cup. So these are half cups, so this is 2 of those cups I have added in there. The next thing I'll add now is my 1 tablespoon of ginger. So 1 cup of aloe vera in half a cup of oil, then 1 tablespoon of ginger. You mix everything well. As you can see, I'm not putting the aloe vera and ginger oil in directly on the fire. I'm using kind of double fryer kind of method because I don't really want to fry the oil like too hard, so I'm doing it on slow heat. You want to take your time, but I'm fast forwarding so I don't take your time here, but take your time to really do it on slow heat so you don't really destroy the benefits of the oils plus the ingredients as well. So when you see your oil looks exactly like this, know it is okay for you. You just need to stir and just leave it to sit down and cool before you can now mix up to come up with the cream, the hair growth oil cream now. So this is it. I will leave it to cool down, and when it cools down, I will try to like separate the oil now from those ingredients. I just need the oil, so just watch what I do here. I have separated, and this is the oil from the ginger and aloe vera. The next thing you want to do, I'm adding it into a cream. So I want it to be that hair creamy kind of hair oil, like your regular oil you buy from the store. I will be using shea butter as the base to come up with this hair cream oil. So shea butter is equally very good as it is high in protein to promote growth. Protein is very good at promoting growth. It helps to strengthen your hair as well. So what I will be strengthening your hair to prevent hair loss, which is very important. When your hair strands are strengthened, you hardly experience hair fall or hair loss. So you want to measure 3 tablespoons of your shea butter, which will be the base of this hair oil. 3 tablespoons. So that is it. Voila. So this is the shea butter in here. I will be adding in the oil plus. If you have some other good oils at home stimulating hair growth, you can add. It is optional, but just watch what I do. Now I will be adding in 1 tablespoon into these 3 tablespoons of shea butter. I'll be adding 1 tablespoon of the aloe vera ginger oil into these 3 tablespoons of shea butter. So if you don't have any other oils at home, you can just leave it like this and mix. But if you have African castor oil or castor oil, any castor oil at home, castor oil is very good at it. Helps to strengthen your hair strands, preventing hair fall so you don't experience hair loss, and it helps to treat your scalp as well, promoting fast and fuller hair growth. So that is why I'll be adding it, because I have it at home. If you don't have it, you can just do your hair oil without it, but if you have it, why not add it in there to stimulate your hair to grow very thick and healthy as well, because this promotes fuller and thicker hair growth. You can have aloe vera castor oil, you can buy it online. They sell it in almost all stores. It's just for you to ask, and most especially food stores or cosmetic stores, you go there, you see castor oil. So it is not something that is scarce. So I will be adding half a tablespoon, which is a teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of castor oil I'll be adding into the hair oil. Voila. This one too is optional. If you have tea tree oil, you can add. If you don't have, don't mind it, because just the first oils are very good at stimulating fast hair growth. I just like tea tree oil because it is so calming. It helps to calm your scalp when you apply it there, so soften on the scalp, and it treats your scalp as well of itchiness, dandruff, and leaves your hair follicles very clean, stimulating fast and fuller hair growth as well. So you want to mix the oil to get to a very smooth consistency. I could use, if you have a blender, you can just blend, or a manual whisk, you can just whisk it so fast. But I want to do everything manual so everyone can be able to do it. If you are somewhere you don't have access to a blender for now, you are still planning to get a blender, at least you can whisk your own yourself at home with your hand, and you will end up with something like this very beautiful consistency. As you can see, this is my previous bottle of the same oil that is almost done. So I'm just mixing to continue using this as my hair oil now. It is to be used as your hair oil as you regularly use your hair oil. Just use it on a clean hair. Like, use this oil for 2 weeks and you experience very thick and fuller hair growth. Come back and testify to me. Like, this is so good. This helps me grow a very thick kind of bushy hair, which is really so nice. As you can style, most especially if it is natural hair, you can style and really enjoy your hair when it is really thick. So this is the aloe vera oil. I'll be storing it and use it later on to mix up another batch of this oil. So don't throw the remaining oil. You can store somewhere and use later. And voila, this is the oil. As I mentioned earlier, just keep in your room, use as your hair oil, and experience a very thick and fuller hair growth. So I hope someone found this video helpful. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you again in my next video. Bye.